I made it. I don't know how. I don't know how, but I did. Here I am. All right. I'll give you people some time to get here. Just say hey. Yep. Hello, everybody. Yep. One of the reasons I was late is because I was searching for these because I need them. There it is. All right. All right. We are here. We are here. I don't know how we did it. Boy, do I have a lot to talk about, y'all. Like we do. We got some things to discuss and some interesting things and some funny things and some things. Hey Jason, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? It's a Monday. Same Monday all day. Same Monday. And Monday's been pretty good to me today. How's Monday been? How's Monday been for y'all? Um Monday is I'm gonna crack my water. We'll offend people if we don't say what it is. You know, sometimes when I offend people, which by the way is often, I don't mean to. I don't mean to be offensive sometimes. I'm very I don't know, I guess honest. Um, you know, I'm going to tell you sort of what spirit's laying on me, right? It's a big deal to me to be able um to be able to convey messages for other people and for y'all. Um, it's a big deal. I have been really talking to Spirit a lot today about a lot of different things, and Spirit's been very very active today with me. I'm enjoying that. I like it when Spirit. I like it when Spirit is very present during the whole day. As of now, it's Tuesday, right? Oh, you are in the future. Ask you anything. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we can team up and be like, and be like, maybe we can team up and give readings. Maybe that's what psychics do. Oh, no. No, but are you in, where you at? Jason, I'm curious to where you're at, if it's the next day already. Yeah. I don't know, India. Where you at? Hey there, Whisker Lady. How are you? I knew you, Australia. That's kind of what I figured. Um, when Lee and I first started talking to people all over the world, and Australia was the big deal. Way back then, I had a gosh, I wish I could find that today because it was so freaking in. It was so genius, and I know that they sold them online, but I made my own. Time. I made my own daylight savings time sort of pamphlet, and I would fold the pages over when it was daylight savings time and then back when it wasn't. So I knew our time, and then I could slide over and see what time it was where you guys are. Let me tell you, let me talk about Queensland for a minute. Queensland, I love you. Only because you don't have daylight savings time. I love Queensland. I still love Queensland, but it doesn't have daylight saving time. Well, it didn't, but now it does not. So uh, that was fun. But I ended up memorizing most of it. Now I've lost that information. I'm sure it would come back if I kept practicing. But look, if I need to know what time it is, I'm just going to ask you, right? Uh, and now our scheduler does the time difference for us. No more math up here. There's so much going on up here, guys. I don't have room for math. I do not have room for math. Good. It's just about to bring my love some soup. Is he not feeling well? What's happening? By the way, for those of you who have sent messages and asked, I am healing very, very nicely. There's the end of it. There's the end. I got some dry places like wrong hand. Like some right. Well, it's not really dry. It's just scarred. If you see, it's just kind of scarred up. Yep. I'm sure the discoloration will go away. They say maybe it will, maybe it won't. Don't know. Can't see it on my arms because, well, I'm tattooed. Train yard. Oh, that's awful hot. Well, it is where I'm at. I'm in Ohio, and it's hot. I'm about tired of it. You know, we have 2 seasons here in Ohio, cold and hot. That's it. I envy the 4-season places, but here we have cold and hot. I mean, it's either extremely cold or it's extremely hot. We might get a day of in between nice somewhere. So let me elaborate on my dentist story from last week. If you guys remember, first of all, has any of you, I just looked, I'm going to had any of you, let's not start there. We'll start someplace else. I don't want to go 17 million places and have you guys follow this monkey mind because it's crazy. It'll hop from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next so quick. And the attention deficit disorder, woo, it is real, folks. My dog drinking water in the background, you hear that? That's Gemma. Go on, Gemma. Go on, Gemma. Go on, Gemma. We only give them water once a month. It would seem. That is not true, but it would seem. She's been drinking for 120 minutes. I don't know. She'll get finished eventually. There it is. Water all over the floor. It's awesome. All right. So last Monday, which I dubbed the Monday from hell, only to retract that statement. And I'm going to tell you why. I had my first dentist appointment at this place at the same place where literally last Monday, Lee and Cameron, we were at the dentist 5 hours, 5.5 to be exact. Hours, right? Hours. Now, I had my appointment on Thursday, packed my laptop, packed some drinks in a bag, some waters in a bag, some cans of water, packed a crossword puzzle. And a phone charger and a laptop charger, and I took my happy ass to the dentist. Was fully prepared for a 5-hour visit because Lee says to me, once you're in the back, hang on. This is Craig. He's out there barking at the neighbors. Craig. Oh no, this isn't good. Craig. Oh no, that's not good. I forgot to shut the dog door. Get in here. Go lay down. I'm going to need a babysitter for the dogs on live night. Well, that's not necessarily true. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to finish my dentist story. I promise. ADD, squirrel, dog. Hey, let's not bark at the neighbors. We're new here. Anyway, dentist. So fully prepared. So I go there. My appointment's at 11:20. Wasn't 11:30. It was 11:20. My appointment was 11:20. So I get there 11:15. They take me. I fill out my little new patient packet. Right? Fill it out. Fully prepared. We're gonna stay all day. An hour goes by. I'm not bored yet. I'm playing on my phone. Looking at my social media, looking at some funny TikToks. Got me a little earbud in, just listening to some funny TikToks, just doing the thing. And at 12:35, my name was called. Odd, but okay. I go back, and all of a sudden I'm surrounded by people, just surrounded. And Jason gets a card pull. I'll get right to you, Jason. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to get back to my dentist story. But by the way, um, I normally will take all of the proceeds that I make during my Craig. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm going to have to shut the door. Craig. What is up with Craig today? Craig. I'm going to shut the door. I'll return momentarily because this will keep going because people are out walking their dogs and I forgot to shut the dog door. And he's about to lose his mind because there's a little dog on a leash walking up the street and he's going to go insane. Where's your squeaky toy so I can get your attention? You need a babysitter. I'm in a live. Show some respect. Give me a little time, Craig, to do what I need to do. Y'all got all day to act up. Don't act up now. They got all day. They've got all day long to bark at people. Okay. And so normally when I do my card readings, there's a very special charity that my heart is in. There's a couple of them, but this one in particular. I'm also a transplant recipient, so we do a lot of things with the transplant community, but this is particularly important to me because y'all know that I was sexually abused and I just needed a safe space. So what this organization does is when a mom comes in, single mom comes in, or somebody escaping an abusive situation, or there was charges of sexual abuse with the kids from somebody, mom leaves, goes to a shelter. This particular organization helps get the beds, right, to the children and to the adults. So in their new place where they're staying, where they're moving to, each child has their own personal bed, right? A place for them to lay their head down at night and sleep comfortably and safely. You know how it feels when you're in your own bed, like when you go sleeping and you're in a hotel or an Airbnb or it's just not home. It's just not right. This organization makes sure that these children who have been abused in these situations can feel safe in their own bed and and not sleep with another adult, but have their own space to go to cry. Sometimes I go to my bed and cry, right? Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Here comes Sandra. We're going to talk about that too in a minute. But normally all the money that I raise doing card readings on here goes to that organization. Only that's why I asked for Cash App, because I have their Cash App, and normally at the end of the month, I'll send them a Cash App with what I made and I'll continue to do that except right now. Hi, Hugs. So there's something that Lee wants for his car really bad, right? I'd like to get it for him. So obviously we have the same bank account, so Lee would know if I took the money out of the account. I can't surprise him, right? But he does not have access to my Cash App, or you know what I mean? He just, I don't know, he don't, whatever. So hey, Beverly. So I'm going to, for the next few weeks, just keep that money in there and save it up so I can buy it for him. And I'll record him opening it and all kinds of cool things. But I would like to do that for him. And I'm gonna get there. So I'm gonna finish my dentist story. I promise to finish my dentist story. But I'm definitely gonna do a card reading for Jason. And Spirit is guiding me to pull from the white deck. The white deck. And I'm not smoking. It's a piece of selenite. And you probably shouldn't put selenite in your mouth because it splinters off like a splinter. You hurt yourself. It didn't do that just now, but don't ever do that. Do not do this at home. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Let me find my book here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why do you have a piece of selenite in your mouth, Sherry? I got lots of pieces of selenite. I cleanse my cards with selenite. You guys do that? You guys do that? How do you cleanse your cards? Can email me again. Hey. Can I email you again? Clear that up for me. I'm lost. Clear it up for me. Clear it up for me. All right, Jason. I am going to shuffle. But here we go. I gotta find my thing. You know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to shut my phone off, except for I don't even know where it's at. But if it, you know what? If it goes off, it goes off. I'll have to, dogs have already. Notice how quiet the dogs are? Craig was like, she's kind of upset with me, so I'm going to go on upstairs. Craig. Who names their dog Craig? I did. You smudge your cards? I do. When I'm smudging the house, I always smudge my cards. Yeah, too. I keep this magnet. I'm going to show you something really cool. Sandra made me this tray. I'm not going to show you because I'll show you sometime. But it's got metal underneath it, and I can run this magnet ball over it. And anyway, sometimes I let it pick my cards for me, right? But yeah, I keep selenite here and some sage, and you know what? It's a very cleansing as well. Marijuana, it is. Look it up. I'm not lying. Marijuana cleanses just like sage does. It really, really does. What we got here? Depends on my decks. My moon ones I charge or cleanse in the moonlight for sure. Some I use selenite. Some I use amber. Yeah. I always use selenite, sage. Moonlight depends on what moon it is, I guess. It depends on what. It really does depend on what. You know what I mean? All right. We have the number 42 card, prosperity. I'm telling you what, Jason, listen. It's important. Spirit has been talking to me so loudly today. Spirit has been really communicating with me today. I woke up, I had a very spiritual dream. I woke up eager to learn, eager to listen. Hi, Fairy. And eager. And all day long, I've been getting amazing messages. I've been talking to Spirit, talking to loved ones, just having a blast today. So these cards, man, ooh, Lord. All right. You've got the number 42 card. It's the prosperity card. I don't know how to bring that into one of these days. I'm going to pull that off, but that, your prosperity card, it's a great card, actually. It's a great card. 42 card. 42. And it was upright. This card heralds a time of great prosperity opening up for you. Abundant blessings may come in many forms and for many reasons. Let's see. It may be that a project you've been working on for a long time is finally coming to fruition. An investment or potential property sale could be paying off, or some unexpected gift. like an inheritance, may be coming your way. Get ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor and the rewards of your faith. You deserve great, undiluted joy, and that radiant garden will be blossoming soon. Ugh, chills, chills, chills. Even in the shower of blessings, only even if the shower of blessings only come in drops and sprinkles at first, remember to notice the gifts already gracing your life. The moments of laughter, beauty, peace, and spirit presence can bring you all the joy each day. The more you acknowledge those and other forms of value in your life, the more your newfound prosperity will grow and multiply. Ooh, that's big. That's really big, Jason. That's a freaking awesome card. Um, I don't have my phone with me, so if you happen to Cash App up there, then let me know because I don't have my phone. It must be up there. That's fine. It might come through or I'll hear it. Dang. Anyway, Cash App's up there. So um yeah, Jason, I'm gonna follow up on that a little bit. Um like something's coming. I feel it. I don't know what I know that it's financial. I feel that it's financial. The card's saying you got prosperity is coming, but I'm feeling whatever it is that you are needing is coming to you. It's coming to you. How do you accept love from someone if they're not directly verbally expressing their love or any physical way? 3D stuff. Um, Girl, me too. Here's the thing. You know what? I promise I'm not going to forget about my dentist story. I promise. Um, I felt somebody go, "Don't let her forget about the dentist thing." I felt it. Look, it's so weird in the spirit world too, right? Good things are coming to you. Good things come to me every day. Every single day, good things come to me. Good things come to you every day. My eye is hurting. There we go. There we go. Good things, right? Blessings every day. Like I really don't. I really wasn't paying that much attention to all the blessings every day, right? Um, when I started paying attention to, wow, that's a blessing. Wow, that's a blessing. It's a little blessing, but it's a blessing, right? It was a blessing to be able to go to the grocery today. It was a blessing to wake up to my dream man this morning. It was a blessing that I got to go to the grocery store with him. It was a blessing that Craig was out there barking at the neighbor, even though we don't want him to at this point because we just moved in and we don't want to piss off the neighbors. But he's letting us know when somebody um, he's letting us know when somebody is out there, right, and around. And gosh, Gemma, just never mind. Um, so anyway, it's it was really all about me looking at every situation of every day, and it started Monday when we went to the dentist and we were there for 5 hours, right? I was trying to find all the positives and all the things, right? It was hard, but I did it. Have you ever seen that TikTok? I don't know how I did it. I just did it. It was hard, right? That's how I got through liver disease. I don't know how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. But um, Megan, um, you feel like you feel like every person you talk to, every reading you get is financial blessings are coming, financial blessings are coming, financial blessings are coming. However, I am confident. Okay, Hugs, I got you. Um, it does come through, so I'm glad. It comes through on the computer. Um, but anyway, I'm going to answer your question, girlfriend. Um, how do you accept love from someone if they are not directly verbally expressing their love or any other way? How would I express my love to Lee if he wasn't showing me any? He would be the one to ask that, because I'm really not as affectionate as I would like to be, only because of my past trauma. But and your question was, how do you accept the love? Um, I'm going to go with a part Lee, part Sherry answer, and I'm sorry for the Lee part. Um, y'all know what I mean. Um, the same way you accept the love from yourself, the same way you accept the love you give to yourself. Ooh, that's hard, isn't it? That's hard. Anyway, I feel a huge energy shift every time I lead to clean house, get rid of things. Also, repotting some of my plants reminds me of the seeds. Oh yes, it's all symbolic. That's beautiful. Um, Hugs, get to card reading. So I'm going to finish my dinner story. But again, the card readings, until I make enough money to get his part that he wants for his car, um, then I will. Then I'll send it back to. And it's not like I'm not sending the bed people stuff. I'm sending the money. Sending the money. I really love them. I really do love them. I really love them. I can't wait to finish my dentist story. I'm going to. I'm going to. I'm going to finish my dentist story. I'm going to pull. I think it was Hugs. Pretty sure it was Hugs. Hugs a card. I'm pretty sure. Of course, I can't see the. Pretty sure. Yeah. All right. Here you go. Yeah. Get ready. I've pulled the number 17 card, the Shamanic Healer, Cleansing Attunement. Cleansing Attunement. Pretty hair. Man. Here we go. Isn't that interesting that I opened the book right to it? Went right to the page. Your card was upright. You see that eagle's face over the top of that person's head? That's awesome. The Shamanic Healer brings you beneficial energy and personal or professional news. Some form of healing is coming your way. If you're dealing with physical issues, the shaman is here to help. Difficulties of an emotional or psychological nature can be remedied through. I've lost it. I went way down. If you're dealing with physical issues, the shaman is here to help. Difficulties of an emotional or psychological nature can be remembered. That isn't right either. My eyes are going to. Can be remedied through your connection with this powerful spirit guide as well. I'm going to read that one more time because even I'm confused. My mouth wants to read it quicker than my brain can. If you're dealing with physical issues, the shaman is here to help. Difficulties of an emotional or psychological nature can be remedied through your connection with this powerful spirit guide as well. Even community or familiar concerns can be resolved. Familial, not familiar. Meditate on this issue or the part of the body that may be problematic. Call upon the shaman to bring the eternal spirit, the divine healer, to you, and see or sense this power filling you up, clearing the problem and bringing the radiant light to you physically, mentally, and emotionally. Ask this healing spirit to give guidance on what you can do to resolve the issue. Since the shaman often engages In ceremony ritual, your process may be aided by lighting a candle, playing music, or burning incense or sage during your meditation. The affirmation is I open my heart, mind, and body to the energy of the shamanic healer. Divine consciousness fills every cell, every thought, every area of my life. You got some healing coming to you, girlfriend. Whatever it is that's ailing you, right? Something's happening. Something's happening. Something. Sciatica. Isn't that's right down there in the back of my hip? That I felt that, so I guess that's where it's at. And you know what? Hugs. I'm going to light a candle for you tonight. I light those overnight. Oh, shoot up fire nerve pain, girl. I know. Anyway, I'm going to finish my dentist story real quick before I forget. So I get to the dentist. I get back there. Everybody's around me, right? They're looking in my mouth. The music's playing. It's lovely. She's like, tell me what's going on. And I said, look, my partial might need adjusted a little bit up here. It's just a little uncomfortable. I got partials back here. And I said, I need a good cleaning. I don't think I have any cavities, but I'd like to check. And, there's some cosmetic things that I want to get done, but if my insurance don't pay for it, I ain't dealing with it. And she was like, well, what's going on? You guys probably didn't know. You didn't know. I don't know if anybody noticed. All right, Beverly, gotcha. I don't know. I don't know. But here, my teeth were uneven. This one I had broken, a few years ago, but it didn't chip. Like it broke even all the way across, like a millimeter. Like you couldn't even barely see that they were uneven. But the interesting part is up here, like it was sloping and they were uneven. And I called this a train derailment and they laughed. As you can see here, how they're not perfect. They're teeth, they're fine. But you can see here, they're shifting a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Y'all, I'm not lying when I tell you, first of all, I'm like, where the hell's the dentist, right? She's cleaning my teeth. She gets done. He comes over. He sits down. Now they did x-rays. They did some type of imaging that's new, right? It was super cool. And my teeth were up on the screen. He's looking at them, looking at me. He's like, okay, I'll tell you what, you don't have any cavities. I was like, cool, great, right? He said, but we're going to make that pretty. We're going to clean this up right here. We're going to put some bonding here. We're going to even that up. We're going to fix that chip. We're going to even that all up. We're going to seal off your teeth where the hot and the cold won't be a problem anymore. We're going to do that. We're going to put some bottom braces on the bottom in a couple of weeks. We're going to straighten them out before they get too out of line. And they adjusted my partials literally on the spot, which, by the way, guys, is exactly why Lee and Cameron had to wait 5 hours, and I had to wait. I was there a total of, I got home at 2:30. I wasn't there near as long as they were, right? There was a man in the waiting room and said he had been waiting, not that time, but beforehand, 8 hours. And it was worth every second, and he'll be back. And I'm here to tell you it was worth every second. My teeth aren't crooked anymore. See, they're smooth all the way across. And it's not chipped. You can't see it. Back and looking at pictures, you can see it if you see the pictures. It's crazy, but it's fixed. It's fixed. So there's that. Beverly gets a card pull. And I am going to pull from India's deck at this point. Spirit's leading me to use India's deck. I just kind of put my hands over them, and wherever it gets warm is where I was pulling from the white deck, but I'm now pulling from India's deck. India being India Lay, right there. Now listen, guys, we're gonna talk about some great stuff coming up, and Sandra's here, or I don't know if she's still here. She may have left, um, but we're gonna talk about what we got going on. We got some great stuff going on. Great stuff going on. All right. Beverly. Beverly. Wise child within, Beverly. Wise child within. Oh, shoot. Look at that. Little smoke damage. Little smoke damage. It's all right. Wise child within, 23. It gives my card. It gives the card's character. Wise child within. It's a flow card. It's a flow card. Wise child. By the way, guys, Cash App card pulls are happening. It's by whatever you want to send. Whatever you want to send, guys. Whatever you want to send. Keep in mind, I'm working on the car part. It's the only way I can, because he's got access to all the accounts. He just don't have access to the Cash App. He just don't look at the Cash App. So if I can get Cash App for card pulls, I can get him this card part when I do enough card pulls to get it without him knowing. And not only am I going to put my name on it, I'm going to put and the participants of the Monday Night Ask Sherry Live. There we go. I am putting that on the card. It's a flow card, and I feel led to read the whole thing. I usually on India's deck just read the if you pulled this card for, but I feel strongly that I need to read the whole thing, so I will. Your knowing goes much deeper than your thinking. I'm going to read that 40 more times. No, I'm not. I'm going to read it one more time. Your knowing goes much deeper than your thinking. And you are starting to discern the difference more quickly and easily. You are listening well. You are clearly communicating with spirit in every single detail. And because you are more readily and openly receiving the guidance intended for you, you are flowing like a strong, gentle river around the obstructions of the physical world. Remember that you can do all things through the divine. Nothing is out of reach. You've emptied your hands, your heart, your mind, your life of the things that are no longer for you in this next incarnation of yourself. The you that is more you. Excuse me. With the help of the divine, you are cleansing and healing the spaces where those things had taken up residence. Now you're more open, more clear. Your inner being is like an empty new house, and you are ready to welcome in everything spirit is bringing to fill it now. You are beginning to be able to see, feel, relax, and enjoy the new home you and the divine have designed. Welcome it all in, smiling, excited, and grateful. Pour out your cup of love and fill it again. Offer it and drink it up. For your love and the waters of the divine love are one and the same. You have been diving deep within yourself, facing what within the depths of your soul you had been afraid to see. You had been afraid to see. I've lost it. Here we go. Now you have emerged with a strength and resolve you didn't know was possible. You have connected fully with the pure, wise child within yourself. And they will lead you comfortably now as you ride into spirit-led, unconquerable victory. Through facing the shadows within, you have shed your fear and found your unshakable power. That's a powerful card. That's a powerful card, Beverly. If you've pulled this card, recognize how you have let go of the things that no longer serve you, and you have cleansed and healed. Embrace and enjoy the new way of living you and the divine have designed. Give yourself credit for having faced your fears and emerged with a strength and resolve. Allow your pure, wise inner child to lead you confidently. Acknowledge that through facing shadows, you have found unshakable power within. Whoa. Whoa. Great card, Beverly. Great card. I feel like without 3D confirmation, it would be weird. Not weird, but maybe creepy-ish to tell myself that someone loves me when they haven't expressed it. Okay. This is gonna what do you feel? What do you feel? Let's stop thinking. Stop wrapping things around it and make all of your decisions and all your moves by feel. By feel, not by thought. Thought's a hot mess. I want to talk to you about what's going on with me and Sandra. Interesting bit of information. Sandra and I are starting our class this week. However, I think it's Thursday. If she's still here, she's gonna have to confirm this for me. Thursday night. Can't be Wednesday, because if I made it for Wednesday, I made it for the wrong day, because I'm going to see Bush perform live. I like Bush. Anyway, I believe it's Thursday at 6:00 my time. I'm not 100% sure. I think what we were going to do was call or email the 3 people and let them know, hey, what's better for y'all? What's better for y'all? Anyway, listen. Listen. So, you've heard us talk about me and Sandra's situationship class. That's happening. It's happening this week, right? Now, if you're in a situationship, it's just situation, right? It's not really a thing. It's a situation, right? There could be somebody else involved, could have kids, could have a wife, could have a girlfriend, could have a boyfriend, could have a husband, all these things, right? And you just aren't being chosen 100%. Somebody else is getting some shit. Somebody else is getting some loving, except for if they're sleeping on the couch or if they haven't slept together in years. We're going to talk about all this, right? We're going to talk about why you're not being chosen, right? So if you join our situationship class, Sandra and I, 777, right? 777 for the class. You get to join my jealousy and connection class for nothing, for free. You come, you listen, you talk, you just have a great class, right? So if you join me in Sandra's class, you get our situationship class, you get my jealousy and connection class for nothing. 777. If you're not in a situationship, but you really are struggling with jealousy, the jealousy class is $555. So if you're interested in jealousy and connection, ooh, it's interesting, and it's going to be a juicy class. It's going to be a juicy class. So Sandra and I are going to start. Maybe that's when we're coming live. We're coming live Thursday night. So no, we're not starting class Thursday night. We're coming live Thursday night. We're starting class next week, either Thursday. What we're going to do is we're going to stop signups. We're going to stop signups on Friday. And then you can sign up through Friday. If you haven't signed up, sign up now, because we're only taking 5, and I think we've got 2 or 3. So, yeah, if you sign up, we're going to have signups open till Friday, and then we're going to email everybody, and we're going to find a real good time for everybody, right? And do it. But this week on Thursday night, Sandra and I will be live. Y'all, if you haven't gone to Sandra and I's page on Facebook, it's Soul Sisters Sherry and Sandra. On YouTube, it's Soul Sisters Sherry and Sandra. And we need 100 followers to be able to go live there. We'll be live here on Thursday night, me and Sandra. It is a blast. It's informative. It's fun. It's spirit led. And we'd love to see you here on Thursday night, Thursday evening, 5 o'clock their time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right? Eastern Standard Time at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock their time. I forget which time they are. Thank you, Teresa. It is. It's healing nicely. I think they both are. This one's, yeah, it's healing great. We have some scar tissue here. This poor guy's face is a mess, but it's doing a lot better. But you can see like scar tissue here, which is fine. I'll be able to get it fixed. But it's fine. Thank you for noticing, though. They're doing much better. I'm not feeling as jealous as I was weeks ago. Right. Thanks, Jason. Yeah. So jealousy and connection and the situationship class. And Sandra and I will be here live on Thursday. Really cool bit of information. We've been moving in, and tomorrow I will be unpacking the last 3 totes, and it's very monumental to me because the explosion was on May the 6th, and tomorrow is August the 6th. It took 90 days to relocate and get settled in. And this time I went through every box, every tote, the Christmas stuff, the Easter stuff, the Halloween stuff. I went through every single tote. What I wasn't using, I took out. What I wasn't going to use, I took out. Any trash, whatever, I took out. I've made several trips to the thrift store, just dropping stuff off. I could have had a hell of a yard sale. I'm tired. I don't have it in me. Like, we've been doing this for 3 months. And it's been a lot. But I have another alter ego, and I needed a studio because I interview some bands and entertainers, some reality stars too, from Big Brother, Survivor, things like that. But bands. So I needed a studio. And is she still thirsty? Like, she just drank a gallon of water. Anyway, but I got my studio together. My studio is up, and it is running, and I'm sure it's called the Canagraney Studio and the Flamingo Lounge. Yeah, it's pretty pink. It's pretty pink. With some tie-dye and some tapestries and pretty interesting studio. But I'll be doing some podcasts and stuff from down there. But it's nice to have things back to where, we're comfortable, and things are unpacked, and we can start to live our everyday lives again, where we haven't been able to do that. We've just been really busy moving, and being able to relax and just know that, it was a big deal when everything got under one roof. And, it's just been a lot of unpacking and a lot of going through everything, because when we packed to move from the yellow house, we were in a hurry because I was dying, and I was getting ready to go into hospice care. And I did start hospice care over there, and I came into hospice care. We needed to find something quick to rent close to the hospital, and we did. And it was where I was going to leave this world and go someplace else. Nobody knows where. And Lee wouldn't have so much to deal with. Well, I didn't die. And so I got a liver. We all know that. I didn't die. So when I recovered from my transplant, um, it's been 3 years. It'll be 3 years in October. So, I realized, we both realized, well, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. And we never did. We procrastinated and took our time. Well, Spirit was like, yeah, let's get him out of there. I wish, I wish it wouldn't have happened with it. I wish it would not have happened with an explosion and a subsequent fire. And it did. But um, there's some healing that's going on there. Right. Um, I needed that. With the physical pain, I feel like I like a turtle. I know that when me and Lee get up, like it's like, oh, I have to hold on something to like push myself up, to balance myself. I'm 54. It's crazy. Um, just bracing myself. I feel like I'm 100. But then, like today, I don't drink coffee very often. I did have a caramel ribbon crunch with 2 shots of espresso from Starbucks. Um, I felt the need to have coffee, and I did. I don't know. What was I doing when I was 39? When I was 39, I did I know Lee then? I, I don't see what I just did. You know what Lee did? So I got this on my keyboard. Well, there's two. I was wondering why that was such a mess. Anyway, um, now there's only one. Anyway, I'm going to go. I've got taters, great northern beans with some ham in it, cornbread in the cast iron skillet in the oven. Well, about to go in the oven. Pork chops in the oven. Trying to feed my family. Feed my family. Thank you guys for getting the card readings. Um, when I get Lee his gift, I'll be sure to. I'll probably have to do card readings. Any card readings, though, if you want a card reading or if you want a medium reading, um, find me, email relationship reinvent at yahoo.com, relationship reinvent at yahoo.com. And, and, card readings. Oh, by the way, um, by the way, I warned you. I warned y'all. I did. That I did. Um, I warned y'all he was increasing his prices, and he in fact has done that. So don't think it's cool. Don't think it's cool to go on and book a session. 30-minute. The gift 30-minute gift is gone. It's now you have to pay for a 30-minute. However, we will be running specials and times for free 30-minute. Um, but there it is. Been on this journey since 23. Girl, how old was I? 45, 35, 35 when I came on this journey. 2005, 35. Right? Yeah, 35 when I started this journey with him. 35. Be 54. And I didn't die. Felt like it a couple times, y'all. It was rough. It was rough, right? Um, it was really, really rough. Painful, confusing, hurtful. Um, but there are answers out there. We have them. We're not the only ones. Um, maybe we can just deliver it differently, right? Um, I can honestly say there's not a whole lot we haven't been through together. And yeah, it's it's a blessing to be able to have somebody in my life that I adore, that is connected to me, like connected to me, connected, like knows my innermost self, knows me, right? Um, Not just love, unconditional love that allows you to love that gives you permission to love back. Um, some of you out there, oh, I forgot to say, um, Lee and I are going to be doing a Why Am I Still Single class. Um, if you're single and you can't figure out why the hell you're still single, um, let's do it. Get in on this class. It's actually going to be a workshop. I forgot. A workshop. Why am I still single workshop? Um, so if you're interested in the Why Am I Still Single workshop, relationship reinvent at yahoo.com. If you want a card reading, a medium reading by me, that will go towards Lee's gift. Email and we'll set up a time and I'll get that done for you. And here comes Lee. So I'm out. I got to finish his dinner and we got to finish cleaning our bedroom. Right. So I will see you guys next week. And that's it.